back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another live stream. I am Kenny Klein TV, as you probably already know. I'm joined here by Kktv. Hello, Kktv. How are you this fine day?
Hey guys, could be better, but I'm glad to be here and let that do bad.
That is what we are going to do today. Hello, everyone in chat. We got Vlad, Cliff, Nightwolf. Hello, you guys. Hope you guys are doing well today as well. All right. So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
The fair warning. It tenses up. We're going to control the panel.
Oh, it's anybody who would like to join the stream. The link is up at the top of the thing. It should be pinned. You're more than welcome to. Hello, Lane. Good evening to you as well. It is afternoon for me, but good evening to you. I believe, Cliff, I want to say night. It's nighttime or morning time. No, it's morning time for Cliff, I believe, right? If I'm correct. Because I know Australia is way different.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I was talking to Nightwolf, and he said the dream time for him was 1:45 p.m. where he lives because
he's in Canada, right? Well, Canada has the same time zones. So, I mean, he has the same time zones as the U.S., so depending on what part of Canada he's in, it could either be the same time for me or it could be 3 hours later, East Coast time, right? Because they have Pacific Standard, Mountain, Eastern, and Central, right?
I think so, yes. And yeah, he's 2 hours behind me, and I live in the Eastern time zone area of the U.S.
Holy shit, look who's here. It's fucking, God, I don't remember your old name, but what's going on, bro? Hey, come on up, man. We're going to come and talk. Good to see you, bro. Good. So this guy right here he was an auditor. I mean, he is an auditor. I don't know if he's still, come up, talk to me about if you're still doing auditing and stuff like that. He wasn't that bad, but he loved to laugh at the stupid of other auditors, so it was pretty fucking funny. John F. Hell, hey, Hank, what's going on? So, last stream, we talked about Andrew Tate. And we got an introduction to Andrew Tate. And Kktv, if I remember correctly, you were not a big fan of Andrew Tate.
No, but the head attitude of Daryl, he reminded me of the saying, the bigger the ego, the smaller the, you know what?
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, Hank, you can come up too. Just the thing is at the top. So apparently not yesterday, but the night before, he actually was charged in Romania. That's right. And the charges are, he got charged with rape and human trafficking. Right. And so, I think he knew it was happening. He didn't want his followers to know, which, I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. It's funny. In one of his last interviews, he claimed to be worth a billionaire. Right. And then he was like, oh, I don't have to show my records. You know, I don't have to prove that I'm a billionaire on paper. Well, when they confiscated his worth, Actually, he's only worth about 10 million. Don't get me wrong, he's still worth quite a bit of money, way more money than me, way
Yeah,
more. He's well off.
yeah, yes, but he not billionaire with most money like say Donald Trump, Vince McMahon, all the people that get so much money from their companies and stuff.
Right? Oh, and then another one of his claims that got debunked was he was bald by choice. But if you take a look at, hold on, let me see if it's here. If you take a look at the picture of him getting charged, yeah, the man is bald by hereditary. I'm sorry, the man is losing his hair, so he is not bald by choice, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would that say that South there is that wall, and I wanted to see a real man. I would choose Donnie Depp or someone else. I would not
I don't
be.
know. Johnny Depp's cool, but I don't know. He's kind of.
Mm. Well,
I don't know. I guess it depends on your definition of a man. Like if you were talking about the classic male traits, I wouldn't necessarily go with Johnny Depp. With the classic male traits, it would be more Andrew Tate like, but because of his toxic masculinity, yeah, he's just a dirtbag. You know what I mean?
The thing in my view of what makes a man is not necessarily how buff or strong or tough they are. I would rather have a guy that isn't exactly afraid to express his emotion, and so yeah, he can be a vulnerable much like anyone else. I'm sorry, but a lot of the people I see that act like Andrew Tate, that to me feels weird because I feel like they're trying to make up for something.
Yeah, agreed. All right, so I think Chili would watch Andrew Tate to imitate how Tate acted. I bet Chili loves Andrew Tate. I can just I bet he really is just a huge fan.
I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised if Tilly got out of the promo from one of the little Andrew Tate stuff. I mean, they both act sort of similar. You think about it.
Absolutely. All right, so we are going to watch a few audits as well. I wanted to give a few people a chance to come up here before we start. That way, they can watch the whole thing with us. But so we'll give a couple more minutes. Oh, some more news. More news talk. AI. So you've heard about AI, right, Cat Girl?
I had seen a lot of the videos of people needing AI voices for some presidents to make a comedy video or whatever, like them they're playing a game or a random skit them out about the. Yeah, I seen some of the AI stuff.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like it's kind of scary because it's like it's almost like the beginning of a sci-fi movie. Like
Right.
I'm happy because it's really, you got restaurants like McDonald's that are testing restaurants that don't have any humans in them. Wendy's, I believe, is opening up a personless restaurant as well. If those do well, I mean, that is going to kill jobs for a lot of people. I mean, it's going to be like the industrial age back in the day when machinery first took over for all over again, except I believe at a much mass level, because just the way that capitalism works, they want to make as much money as they can, and why, without having to shell out money for Medicare, health insurance, and places like this, they're gonna get more money, and that's what it's all about in the end run. So I mean, it's scary in that capacity, but also if it gets smarter. I mean, I don't know if it would happen like in Terminator or anything like that. Like it would become self-aware and all of a sudden kill us all. I don't really know about that. I mean, that is deep in my thought process, but that's way down the line. Right now, it's more of the fact that people are going to lose their jobs because of this, and I can see that in the next 20 to 30 years happening.
Yeah, as soon as you mentioned the industrial area, I'm just like, the people who live back then would probably be rolling in their grave knowing the AI stuff it did.
Oh, they'd probably be happy. Like, oh, see, I told you they were gonna take over the world.
Like,
Nobody fucking believed me. Nobody believed me, but look at me now. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, basically. That's what I mean by rolling in their grave. They would literally just be like, "Ha, we told you so, idiots."
Right. What's going on, man? It's been a long ass time.
Hey, how you been?
I've been all right. How about you?
Oh, pretty good. I'm not auditing no more, but
oh, okay. Well, what made you stop?
I've been starting a brand.
Oh, okay. So you're what are you doing with your brand?
I'm starting on Amazon. It's just basically home products, and I got a product. I've been working with a 7-figure seller on Amazon as a mentor.
Nice.
So we came out with a really good product. I can't really talk about it right now, but it's going to be up here in about a month. Then I can go ahead and talk about it.
Wow, dude. Well, congratulations. You're getting stuff going, man.
I've been working like 90 hours a week for the past years. So,
jeez. Well, shit. It's going to pay off. I hope it really pays off for you.
I feel
you could definitely use a laugh then, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been on a lot, so.
Yeah, well, I'm happy for you, and I'm always happy when others realize that doing that stuff is causing them more trouble than anything, and they'll stop it, turn to something else that will
and the crazy thing is,
make their life back.
Mm-hmm. The crazy thing is, there's an auditor called Auditing Wells, and he's a good friend of mine now, and he's actually a firefighter. So.
Oh wow! Right on.
So.
What is the audit style like?
What do you mean? What'd you say?
What is audit style like? How is he a jerk?
Audit style?
Yeah, is he a jerk?
Oh, his audit style. No, he's actually a pretty laid back dude. I've never seen him fuss at officers or anything.
Okay,
that's good. Yeah,
he gets along with the cops now.
Oh wow, good.
That good. I admit I do feel bad for the good auditors when their fires like going serial, Chile, or all the backward stuff. I feel bad the good auditor get bad name because they're idiots.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, it's turned into a shit show.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get started here with a video. This is MAA Audit. Now, I've covered this guy before. This is the guy. I don't know if for people who've watched the video, he was the one that was complaining to the police that he received a eviction notice, and he said it wasn't legal. So this is that genius, and he's out, and he's happens upon a crime scene. And he, of course, wants to film. Which, hey, I got no issue. If you see police and you want to film them, go and do it. I mean, that is perfectly fine.
Yes,
it should be done.
Yes, you can do it, but the police don't start interfering with the police that gave them, taking their mind off of what they're there to do. That would be my only critique. Like, yes, you want film, please film, but don't get yourself involved to the point you can be charged with interfering, police investigate or something.
Yeah, don't interfere. Don't interfere in it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. The title is First Amendment Audit Run into Some Bootlickers. So you already know where this is going to go. All right, let's start.
I swear I hate that term they need, bootlicker. Ugh. I just thought something. They call us bootlickers, but how would they feel if we call them Constitution lickers?
Concord Street.
Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with it? I mean, that's not really insult. That's saying, oh yeah, I like the Constitution. Constitution is a good thing. It gives us our freedom. So.
Right. Well, I don't know what else would work with liquor. I mean, camera liquor, something like that, I guess.
Lens liquor.
That better one.
Here we go. All right.
Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Something I don't get with them trying to invert political investigate and like what if there was a sewer somewhere trying to find someone with a gun? Do you really want to risk yourself being in the crossfire against or something? Cause that's a cause that is some of the that is how some crime things they are people being sued or something.
Well, yeah, they don't know what they're happening upon. They just know that they
Right.
can film and things like that. So, all right. So, one thing that always it bothers me to a certain degree is when, like, this guy is counting how many cop cars are there. He doesn't know the situation.
No.
Why does it matter how many? I mean, I can understand if it was like 8 cop cars for a jaywalking incident. Like, that's a
Right.
bit much. There are instances where it's a bit much. But before you say, "Oh my God, there's too many cops here," why don't you find out the situation to see if maybe it warrants that? Maybe.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, it's like kids a day walking. I can't understand that. Yeah, 8 cop cars are too much, but most of the time, I think if they have that many police cars there, it might be something pretty serious. I
Not
mean,
not necessarily. I mean,
um,
they tend to overreact a lot, but at the
okay,
same time, you know, before you react yourself, maybe, make sure that you're in the right and it's not like a mass shooting and, oh my
right.
God, there's 8. Well, no shit, there's 8 cops there for something like that. No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I get that the point we're making, you don't know what the situation is, even if there are a lot of police there. To
Yeah,
find out before you get yourself hurt.
that's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right. So as you can see, there is an arrest or
Yeah.
a detainment or something going on here, and he's stopping, which is, hey, he's keeping his distance. I like that so
Mhm.
far. Um,
Yep.
he's just sitting back and he's gonna, let's see if he just sits there and records, or will he interfere? What do you think?
I mean, considering the Tao had the war ran into some bootleggers, I feel like he may start trying to antagonize the police or get too close. But I mean, right now he looks good, but the part of how that made me really question how long he going to stay at that spot before doing something else.
What do you think, police de-escalation force?
Well, I mean, so far so far he's cop watching. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
But do you think he's going to remain? Do you think he's going to just sit there and not interfere, or do you think he's going to
Well,
interfere?
based on the title, I can tell something's going to go down.
All
Yeah.
right, fair enough. Wow, this is a really bad quality video too.
Yeah, he needs a potato camera or something.
iPhone 2. His first mistake is using an iPhone, but hey,
Yeah. At least he not doing burglary like you see a lot of people do. Like like I seen so
And they come
many
in deep.
I seen so many people cover shop dip videos, and I swear every shop dip video I see, the shop dip doing Virgo recording of the Van Nal Hardondo like that guy.
Now, they see. Here's the thing. Like, if I was a cop, I don't understand. The dude's handcuffed, sitting on the ground, right?
Right.
Why are they like? It looks like they're holding him to restrain him. He's not going anywhere. I mean, he's handcuffed, sitting on the ground. I mean, even if he was like Bruce Lee, he might be able to like hop up from his knees. I've seen people do that, but he's not going to get very far with his arms behind his back. I
No.
mean, this isn't the movies, so that's one thing I don't understand. But I mean, I'm sure there's some. I'm sure there. I'm not a cop, so I
Right.
can't really speak to why they do that sort of thing. But to me, just as a civilian seeing, it's like, it feels a little just
Mm.
not no point in it sort of thing. Like he's already like after or another thing that they do, which just is mind boggling to me. After they shoot somebody, they can't come like, okay, really, what's the point of that? Like,
Right.
I don't understand that one at all. Like, dude ain't going nowhere. He's done.
I,
He's
yeah,
down for the count.
yeah, I would about to say I would be like, so you gotta wait till after the person saw someone to put them in handcuffs. What
This
the
is
heck?
one. This is one issue I have with some of the things the police. They're like, "Oh, he's done, man. The dude's done. You don't need to handcuff him. He ain't going." I mean, even if he does try and get up, I'm sure he's gonna be groggy and moving slowly. You'll be able to stop him. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, usually the people who were away, they not been put handcuffs yet or anything. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, another
But
thing we got to consider is the fact that they're liable. He's in custody, so they're liable for him. So if he decides to get up and run, and he trips and falls and busts his face, they're
That's a good point.
responsible.
That's a very
yeah,
good point. That is a very, very good point. So they're not just they're protecting themselves and they're protecting you. That makes perfect sense because yeah, they can get in trouble if you get hurt
yeah.
in their custody. Oh, I
Mhm.
saw a video. I don't know how old it was, but there was this video where dude got arrested. He was in the back of a paddy wagon. The cop was speeding, and he like stopped real quick. The dude he wasn't, there's no seatbelts back there. He flew, hit his head on the back of
Ooh,
the paddy wagon, and freaking got paralyzed. Oh, poor guy,
ow.
Damn.
poor man.
Yeah.
And he sued and won, and the two of the cops got fired. Which damn right. I mean, if you're first
Right.
of all, you shouldn't be speeding.
Mhm.
No.
I mean, obviously they can't. They're not going to. For them not having seatbelts back there, I understand why they don't and things like that. But I mean, still negligence. It's just if you watch the video, it's pretty disturbing because they don't believe
Yeah.
him that he's hurt, and they drag him out and they just put him in the cell and he's waiting for the hospital to get there. So I mean, it was all bad all around. It really was.
Yeah.
So I see why he won the settlement. But then there are settlements where they win, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I mean, it's just interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I always feel bad for when the good cause get bad wrapped up because of some other policeman being jerks or something. Like I mean, oh yeah, I was about to point out like this that.
I don't have that anymore. Thank you very much. I got a newer, upgraded phone, so thank you. No, it's not an S6. Before you say something like that, it's not even a Samsung.
well, well, I was
Hey,
about
product
to.
wrangler.
Well, hi, Frau Ringler. Well, what I was about to say is. And I wish people would realize that that law enforcement isn't the only dog that got some bad apples in it. These things can be played like people in the medical fields or teacher or court dog, whatever. Like,
Yeah, there's bad people everywhere. All right, let's
yeah.
continue. For anybody that wants to come up, the link is up top.
Yeah, for a regular, you want to come on panel, the links will be pinned at the top of the tab. Okay. For our Wranglers to get here in 5 minutes, they'll try to come up.
All right, so far he's just hanging back. You know, he's not interfering. He's not getting involved. So far, I think he's doing all right. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I can't roll. Yeah, I don't really have any criticism of how he's doing so far. In my eyes, he doing good right now. So
I mean, yeah. Other than walking in the
Mhm.
middle of the street right now, I mean, yeah, he's,
right.
he's doing all right. Other than that, yeah,
Well, yeah.
he's just
But I don't
Yeah.
think that's a crime. I don't think that's
depending
a
on
crime.
depending on the city. Like jaywalking is not a crime here anymore. Not in California.
Yeah.
They decriminalized it, which is
Mm.
it is what it is. Honestly,
hmm
I always been confused what that mean day walking.
crossing the street not at a crosswalk,
Okay.
or when the crosswalk isn't letting you.
Oh, okay, got it.
Looks like he had a gun.
Oh no, a cop that had a gun. What are we gonna do, guys? The police have guns now.
Yeah, good war, Sherlock. Ned.
What police de-escalate? I mean, does this make you just want to get back into auditing right now because the police have guns?
Hell no. I need those things.
Jesus.
Yeah, what do people back cop to new? The water guns or something?
Looks like he had a gun. No shit. He always has a gun.
Yeah, yeah, like way to go, Captain Obvious.
Right? Good lord. Hey, Sonic.
Hi, Sonic.
They notice him.
Yeah, I'm at the hill reacted to find out the police carry tasers.
For people just joining, this auditor is the same guy that was complaining. I posted a video on him complaining about getting an eviction notice to the police, and now he's out cop watching. So you know,
Was that the video I love the comment about the ambulance need to be calling him or something?
Hey, Wrangler.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing today?
Doing all right.
Could be better, but
Let me fix this volume so I can hear you.
could be better, but
I hope everything else gets better, darling.
Thanks.
Oh, well, if everybody has got some time tonight, we will be having a 2,000 sub party.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
And I feel like throwing down, and if I got some ammunition for the stupid. Hey, Kenny, I got a question, man. You did a video a few weeks ago on
Hold on.
the
Let me
idiot.
pause it.
Huh?
Let me pause this. All right, go
Okay. You did a video a few weeks ago, and it was some moron in a Whole Foods in somewhere in Massachusetts.
Yeah,
You remember that?
I do. That was hilarious.
Who is that moron?
Oh fuck, he took the video down, so I can't find it. And I don't know who he is.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
that
I was-
sucks because I was really looking forward to making him my new bitch.
Oh, he was just an idiot, wasn't he?
I mean, that to me is, not to pimp my own work here, but that to me is like the video that I did yesterday on Stupid. I mean, Jeremetha,
Mm.
where he's standing outside the gate at Fort Campbell after
Yeah.
he's already been trespassed by CID, which is,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really something to brag about, dude.
No, no.
That's like being on a most wanted list with the marshals looking for you.
Right.
Well,
And
sorry.
go ahead, Miss Cowgirl.
Well, I'm about to say I remember when you covered that Veil heads at the laundromat, what he was doing with the kid. I'm just like, yeah, I
Yeah.
got that angry about you. The cut that's like, you are so from the kid's life and not even funny.
I mean, I had not even covered him on anything because he went away for a month. So, I mean, he was not doing stupid. Therefore, we had no interest in pointing out the stupid. And
Yeah, well, just to give a heads up about him, he pretty much known for using his kid to eat bag and have her meet strangers and whatnot.
well, and see,
He basically using his kid as a
yeah,
pawn or
and
something.
that's why I have such a problem with him
Yeah.
is because my daughter is not much younger than his, and by not much younger, I mean like 3 or 4 months. And I know how hard I work to provide for that child, and that's not a complaint or a humble brag or anything. It's just a fact. And
What do you do as a parent?
and all he does is just e-beg. Oh, we need food. We need this. We need this. And while they're sitting in a hotel room, a single bed hotel room with their 5-year-old daughter, both of them chain smoking and effed up on something. I know they're on Suboxone, and if they're taking it correctly, so be it. Great for them because they recognized they had a problem and they dealt with it. But I seriously doubt that's the case.
Heck, he doesn't even have her kid. Well, heck, he doesn't even have his kid going to school or anything. So
Oh, absolutely not. And
That's
I,
illegal.
oh, yeah, even, I guess it just depends on what side of the Kentucky Tennessee border they're jumping, ducking CPS. But
That's a federal crime, actually, isn't it? Like, it's not just state. That's federal. Your kid has to be in school. And I don't care what state you're.
I'm not sure about that because that would run into some 14th Amendment issues.
True, but I think I think every state has that mandate anyway. At least as far as I know, I can't think of a state that doesn't worry about that. I mean, maybe there might be some deep state counties, maybe they're like, "Ooh, who cares?" sort of thing. Like, they don't care. All they got to do is learn about tadpoles and frogs and all that good stuff. Right? I can understand that, but
and the fact that his backup channel is the avatar for it is his daughter's face, and the fact that the backup channel is named after his daughter, and he puts her entire full middle, well, her first middle name is her first name, and her last name up on it, and
I would think that'd be Tyler Darement or something, especially how young she is.
I'm not going to say it on Kenny's channel because I got too much respect for the man, but I have my own theories about what kind of platform she'll be on in about 15 years.
Yeah,
yeah, that
based on this kind of raising.
Statistics would agree with you.
Well, it's like this, man. I don't believe myself to be a perfect father. I don't believe that I don't think there is such a thing. I think the best you can do is love your child, try to be a good provider, be a good role model, be a good teacher for them. Because you are their first teacher as a parent. You are your child's first teacher.
Yep.
And you should be their most important one. And so it chaps my ass when I see her saying all those vile, ugly things coming out of her pretty face. It bothers me because while I'm not perfect by any stretch of the damn imagination,
Yeah.
However, she's never heard me cuss. She's never heard me scream. She's never heard me say sexually inexplicit things in front of her. And she's not going to. That's my daughter. It's not my beer buddy. It's not my battle buddy. It's not one of my brothers.
Yeah,
And there's
and
some things that should not be said. Yes, your child should be sheltered from the world to a certain degree because the world is a sick and evil place.
yeah, and I mean
Just my opinion on it.
right, and the thing about her cutting the burger death I say, I don't blame her really. I blame her parents, or blame a good parents that are more than likely teaching her the wars and stuff. And I doubt she even knows what the wars mean that she is saying.
No, and I seriously doubt that she's ever had a friend. I don't
Yeah,
think she's ever had like a little girl to go play with, play Barbies with, whatever they're doing now. But I actually did a video on the laundromat thing last week, and I said it as a premiere. And I like to think that when I have the time, I do more video premieres than most everybody else in our community.
Yeah, I don't
And the
hardly do
reason I do that when I have the time, it is mainly so I can let that play. Now, I'm not arrogant enough that I like the sound of my own voice. So what I do when I've got a premiere going is I put that damn thing on mute. I crank up some BB King or some Jeff Healy and just jam out and type with everybody in the chat. And I do that so I can engage with everybody else that's there, so I can learn what they want me to do better with the videos. And as soon as the ad hit for it, Jerry was one of the first ones in there threatening to sue me for defamation and this and that. And I'm like, dude, good luck serving that paperwork from Kentucky to Austin.
I'm about to say, how can you see defamation when he literally recorded himself doing crimes that posting online for everyone to see?
It's like he's upset because he thinks it's defamation because I called him a piece of shit. And I point out, dude, you are a piece of shit and I can prove it. Cholita decastration wants nothing to do with you. And if you're such a big a scumbag that Chili doesn't want to hang with you, that's a special kind of low. You need a 6-foot ladder to crawl up to a septic tank kind of low.
Well, anyway, even if he were to be successful in serving papers, I mean, in order for him to prove it and win in court, he would have to prove that he's losing money because of what you were saying. Like what you were saying is everyone's going, "Oh my God, I can't watch him now," which I highly doubt is happening. So I mean, it's just it's wolf tickets. Auditors like to sell wolf tickets.
And well, we actually learned a little something about this. I don't know if everybody knows who the handle Paul Carroll is.
No.
But Paul Carroll is actually an attorney in Michigan. And he goes on a lot of panels. And, BSBT, he likes to he likes to go wanting specific concrete answers for these, these cooked up hypotheticals that were, I guess, dreamed up in the haze of a 6-day meth bender. And he gets shot down. So he threatened to come after me one night because I'm not saying it on your channel, but it wasn't very nice what I said. I'll own that. And he threatened to come after me for defamation. He said, well, Paul Carroll, can I sue him for defamation? And sorry, I don't know what happened. My speaker, my damn microphone's screwing up, but bear with me. Anyway, hey, go ahead and let me get right back with you.
All right, let's continue watching this video.
Okay.
See, this is how most cop watchers should be, right? Pretty boring.
Yeah.
If the cops are doing their job, this is how they are. They're pretty boring. See, now they're kind of looking at him. So he's probably thinking, oh God, they're going to come over and tell me I can't record, right? That's what I'm thinking. He's thinking right now, like, they're going to come and try and violate my rights and things like that. But do you think that is what is actually going to happen? What do you think, Catgirl?
I mean, maybe because of some of them taking their surroundings and stuff, but I can also see, yeah, maybe they could end up doing that.
What about you, police de-escalation force? Do you think they're going to attempt to violate his rights?
All I have to say is auditors have their tactics.
Yeah.
So I think so.
Okay. Let's. I know, but so I'm not going to spoil it. But let's go ahead and find out.
You, sir, move back.
Randy, I need you to back up. I need you to back up.
Why is that?
During an investigation, we've dealt. You're
Dude.
you're extremely cooperative.
Dude,
You're
see
always
how
polite with
see
me.
how far I am?
Yeah,
Huh? It's 10 feet.
as
The
per my
law's 10
sergeant,
feet.
sir. As per my
Actually, there is no law. I don't know why they like to say that there is a law. There is a suggestion, a kind of standard, but there is no law.
Yeah, I was about to say it more of a recommendation, like how many feet they recommend you to stand back away from the crime scene. I don't think they're really alone about that.
sergeant, you need to back up, please.
Put
Randy,
some
come
tape
on.
out. I'm not going to back up. I'm more than 10 feet away.
Sir, we're going to tell you nicely once. Move back. We're conducting police business.
You're going to put your hands on
We're
me?
conducting police business. Well, we asked
I'm more than 10 feet
we asked
away.
you politely.
Randy, we've asked you.
Back up. Back up. We're conducting police business.
You guys are going to push me out of here, huh? Put some tape up. Are you a sergeant?
Now here's the thing. They are backing up, but they're doing it for a reason, as you will see. They are actually going to bring the suspect up the street and past him. He was too close. You saw he was right at the car. He had to back up, but he doesn't realize this, so he's automatically in defense mode. Oh my God, they're violating my rights. Things like this is like, dude, like they need to get past you. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I was about to say how close he was. Yeah, if they had to move the subbed, then I can see how that guy could get in the way. Yeah.
And you do, but of course he doesn't know that. So how is he going to react this way? And does it get worse? Well, let's find out.
Are you the sergeant?
Back up. Randy.
Am I backing up?
You're backing up. Not far enough. Keep going. Back there.
Dude.
Behind this cruiser.
Dude, you're violating my rights right now. You know that,
Behind the
right?
cruiser.
Okay.
We're
I don't
conducting police
have
business.
time for that right now.
You're violating my rights. You don't have time not to violate my rights?
Do you think for 1 second you might be violating his? Do you think he wants to be recorded?
I'm on public sidewalk,
Stay
ma'am.
back there.
Here's the thing. Like, I agree with the police. I don't have an issue with the police moving him back. I do believe they could have worded it better. Like, hey, sir, excuse me. We don't mind you recording. Instead of saying we're doing an investigation, just say, hey, we need to move this guy. Can you please move back, sort of thing. I think that would have, I don't think he would have, he still would have been he would have been combative still. But I think they would have looked better. And even the fanboys of auditors couldn't fault the police. Like, they needed to move him. They just needed you to move back, bro. Why don't you just move back? And he would have looked like the bad guy. As of right now, to the fanboys of auditors, the cops can be perceived as looking bad if you watch this video.
Yeah, it still boggles my mind how some people that have no self-awareness of what's going on around them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you were going to say something, Police De-Escalation Task Force?
No, I think they need to send the body cam footage of this incident to like Police Activity or a YouTube channel like that, a big one, and then show this video and see what really went on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree with that.
That'll be good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? Arrest me?
So here he comes. They're moving in.
Where do you want me to go now?
Just keep backing up so you don't interfere.
How about if I step into this guy's driveway?
Perfect. As long as that guy doesn't have a problem.
Well, now you're on private property, but yeah, as long as the guy doesn't have an issue, you're kind of screwed because you're on private property now. He could have just moved. No, but he didn't want to move back. They feel this need to question everything the police do. I don't know. It takes a certain personality to do this sort of thing. I don't know in your case why you got involved in cop watching police de-escalation task force, but it seems like a lot of them have an issue because they've had a criminal past. They have a criminal background, and that's why they get into it. I think a lot of the bad ones have that sort of thing, but then the ones who aren't all that bad, they don't tend to have a criminal record. It's interesting, but it also makes a whole lot of sense. If you don't have a criminal mentality, you won't project a criminal activity, criminal mindset in your daily activity, in your daily job, in your daily life, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So why did you get started? I mean, I know you're retired now, but why did you get started?
Well, because in 2017 I was raided for 3 grams of marijuana. I lost my car. I lost my job. The cop actually went to the job and said, "We arrested one of your employees." It was a small town of like 500. And they forced me to walk home, which was another town away, because I guess since I wasn't, because I guess I was argumentative with them about it. Because I had an attitude that whole time they were raiding my house. I had an attitude with them the whole time. So they didn't, and so they were like, "You're going to be disrespectful. You're going to say that stuff to my officers, and you're not going to get a ride home." And so, I was just really angry at the cops for that type of thing. It was just 3 grams of marijuana. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at least I don't know where if it hasn't been decriminalized where you are or no.
No, it was in Iowa when it happened, and it was a no tolerance state.
Yeah, some of them are like that. They really dislike weed to some places. Like, it's not that bad. I mean, relax a little.
The cop was even like, "You have drugs in my town, in my fucking town?" Yeah, they were really fucking aggressive when they came in. They weren't playing around, and it was just marijuana.
Do you imagine if you had like cocaine or something? You'd have been.
Yeah. I know.
All right, let's continue this.
Yeah, the whole marijuana thing, I still am against it and it's being legalized, but I also understand that my bias about comes from the fact I grew up with a parent who knew that stuff and was really abusive. So
I can understand why you would be, but I highly doubt it was a marijuana that made it. It was more like whoever it was.
Well, no, I'm not saying the marijuana made him abuse it. It was that he had a debt into it or something put into it, and because of that, he kept losing doms, and he could not stop doing that stuff. And I can remember every time I walked past his room, I literally could not. I felt like I couldn't breathe because it triggered my asthma. And I couldn't stop coughing.
Oh wow! Okay, so you're allergic to the smoke?
Yeah, it just triggered my asthma for some reason.
Yeah. Some people just have bad asthma. Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Hey, can I get your name and badge number?
Master 729.
Master 729. I'll have him complain on you. Violation of my rights. Okay. The law is 10 feet, buddy. You know it and I know it. Okay.
Actually, no, he doesn't know it, and neither do you, because it does not exist. There is no such law, buddy.
You're just a hero in front of everybody, right? You're just a piece of shit is what you are.
One thing I do like about doing lives is I don't have to edit the language in the video for YouTube's sensitive ears. I can just let the video play.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if we had a curse button that made the bleep down, you play about every 10 seconds or what.
Oh, there's some videos I'm like, I'm not going to do this one just because I don't feel like editing the language out. I just don't.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Kind of make you feel like you need a scream and go, doesn't it?
me give up my rights on the threat of arrest. You see all this tyrant right here, Sergeant? And what's your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Young, 860.
You're not even the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the other female. The one that put her hands on me.
Yeah, yeah. Am I blocking?
See these bunch of bullies out here, people? Huh? Tens of thousands of people watch my shit, and you guys want to treat me like this? Violate my rights?
Did he just say tens of thousands or millions? Did he say millions or hold on? Let's hear that again.
See these bunch of bullies out here, people? Huh? Tens of thousands of people watch my shit, and you guys want to treat me like?
Yeah, no. Tens of thousands of people don't watch your shit. Not at all. Not even a little bit. I think he has something like 2,000 subscribers. So no.
I was about to say that sounds like a moment for Pred X to download.
All right. Let me ask you. When you were out there auditing, I don't think if you ever got into a situation like this and you went live, did it make you feel better to exaggerate your view count or anything like that? Did it make you feel like maybe they'll behave a little more? I believe that's what I think the mindset is. What do you think?
Well, I went live just for actually, like, I think twice, and nothing happened during those lives. So none of them got more than like 300 views. But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect anything from it. I mean, I just did it to engage with my subscribers. I didn't really do it, as like a weapon or anything. I really don't think lives help that much as a weapon. You can call the police station 1,000 times. It's not going to make a difference in whether you're going to jail or not.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Very true.
This violate my rights on camera again? Hey, I'm on public property, buddy. Okay, you're a bootlicker, dude. Okay, I can do what I want.
I'm sorry, but did the guy literally just told the auditor to fuck off or something?
No, he said, "Why don't you get a job?"
Yeah, that is the question of the day, isn't it?
Oh god! And they really seem to take offense to that statement. Whenever someone tells them that sets them off, and you can tell it set this guy off. He's like, "What? Oh, dare you say such a thing?" Are you feeling a little ashamed that maybe you don't have one right now? Is that what's going on? Is there a little guilt feeling here?
Yeah, it's a escape code. They don't want to admit that they need another dom and therefore take their frustration out of them. Anyone who even does that, they get an actual dom.
Yeah.
And they say it's a escape code then, or whatever called.
Yeah.
On public property, okay? No, you're being ridiculous. Butt out. It ain't none of your business, pal. Good enough, bro. You do what you do, and I do what I do. Bootlicker. Back the blue till it happens to you, buddy.
Of course, you would knew that lion.
You know? Dude, you see what they just did to me, bro? They just bullied me back, bro. Violated my rights. I'm supposed to be 10 feet away, right?
I hear everything.
You hear everything. Yeah, see, these guys are bullies, man. They're bullies. Look at how many police are here.
I'm not even on nobody's side, but they don't take his side story.
I mean, either. I'm just here filming, and these guys are violating my rights. You know? You know what the First Amendment is? Wait, what's your name and badge number? Ma'am.
Officer Band 804.
Yeah, Officer Band 804. Complaint on your ass. First Amendment, dude. You guys gotta read the Constitution, man. Seriously. Read the Constitution, dudes. You got police officers, they don't even know the damn law. They think they're the law. You guys ain't the law, man.
Okay.
Actually, they kind of are. They kind of are the law. I mean,
yeah,
the long arm of the law. They kind of are. I mean, that's the reason there is that phrase there, buddy.
Right. Well, I got two things. First, I highly doubt the guy had ever read the constitutes them completely. And two, him calling them bullies. Yeah, I was bullied growing up for my disability, so believe me, they aren't being bullies like the bullies I dealt with during my childhood.
Right. And they're moving you back because they needed to move the suspect. I mean, it's just plain and simple.
You know what I mean? Push me back. Hey, obstruct me from filming, dude. Smile, dude. You know what you're doing is wrong to me. 10 feet. 10 feet, guys.
Smile, get him the birdie.
I'm not recording him. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You know what I mean?
What about his privacy?
He's in public. Is there any expectation of in public? Is there any expectation of privacy, sir? No, there ain't. You know it. So stop talking your bullshit with me and try and covering up why you just violated my rights.
The only person saying bull crap is you.
Yeah, you can film me all the fuck you want. You're being a real disrespectful asshole. You're fucking trying to do that job. You're trying to do that fucking
Bootlickers. Bootlickers. I'm older than you.
Asshole.
They protect everybody, huh? They hurt people. They hurt people. It ain't in your face. You ain't smacking nothing. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't.
You notice he's going around her, so he does think she would do it. And even though it is a potato camera, he might not be able to afford another such potato camera, seeing that he doesn't have a job and all.
It's just crazy how the whole world is against him, and he's the only one that's right.
I know, right?
You know, honestly, out of love, I think he just needs some therapy. You know, I think there's something deeper going on.
I do believe if you pay attention to his channel and just some of the things he posts, there definitely are some deeper issues, and he really doesn't need to put it out there on YouTube for everyone to see. It would behoove him to definitely get some therapy. But you know what? Not everybody is at that point where they don't think it'll work, or maybe he doesn't believe there's anything wrong with him. Maybe waking up sad is okay for him. I mean, for a long time, for me, I've struggled with depression and things like that. And, sometimes you just don't feel like either you're worth saving or worth helping, or anybody can help you. So, I mean, it's a tough thing.
I remember when I first got diagnosed with severe depression because of the abuse and bullying trauma I went through. Yeah, I had to be hospitalized one time 13, then other times I don't, because although I have therapy since a teenager, take medicine. Yes, even I will sometimes have moments I feel like I am breaking down, and to the point where I had to go to hospital before I do something like hurt myself or something.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people struggle with it. It's still it's a lot more acceptable than it was 15, 20 years ago, but still not where it needs to be. You know what I mean?
No, you still have people who are too afraid to admit they need therapy because how people around them may judge them for it, or something like that. So
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, really, like they say, you can't help others till you're able to help yourself, and that includes stuff like mental health. You can't really help someone deal with mental health problems if you can't even help yourself deal with your own dark thoughts and inner demons.
Yeah, a lot of people are around going talking about how, all of a sudden now mental health is this big thing. Like, well, no, it always has been. It's just now that it can be diagnosed and we are recognizing, as opposed to just ignoring these sorts of things. I mean, which it's a step in the right direction. I think in the next 30, maybe 20, 30 years, I think it'll be. I mean, obviously we won't get rid of it, But I mean, I think we will definitely have, if things go the right way, we will have it better under control. There'll be better
Yeah.
ways to deal with things and stuff like that. It'll be more acceptable to admit that you have a problem than it is today.
Yeah, I see some people say, "Oh, and entertainment," and so I also come back. I'm just like, heck no. Do you realize how much dark history there are in the places? How the patrons were abused and even died in those places? Like, I'm sorry, but I do not support entertainment and silent coming back because of how dark that history is.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Okay.
Move along.
Big mouth. You're a big mouth. You know that?
Yeah, I'm a big mouth.
Just running your mouth to the cops doing their job, buddy.
Hey,
Get a fucking life.
hey, why don't you read the Constitution? You got no rights, right? Because you fucking give them up, you idiots. It's called your rights. Your rights. I'm fighting for our rights, okay? Mine and yours.
He's so angry. My God, I'm fighting for your rights, mine and yours. Fucking love me.
Well, I got a quote them from someone and they asked, so is there no privacy public when a woman is
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
that
You're
sorry,
breaking up pretty bad.
crap. Oh. Don't know how to fit that.
Well, let's continue. Well, you try and figure it out. We'll continue the video.
Okay.
Get a fucking life.
I got a life. I got a life. Get out of mines. Get out of mines.
You're fucking stupid. Get out.
I know, and you're smart, right?
I am. I'm very fucking intelligent. Thank you.
Tell me the First Amendment. Hey, can you tell me the First Amendment? No, you can't because you don't know it. You bootlicker.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be backing on here. Just be careful, okay?
Moron. That's right. You don't even know me.
You need to fucking know you're standing out being a fucking jackass.
Too bad. I can do what I want in public. Too bad. You see this Karen over here, people? Starting trouble with me. Cause I'm filming. Cause I'm filming. No, you didn't ask me politely. Listen to your mouth. You can't ask politely.
They asked you politely, you dumb fuck.
No, they put their hands on me.
They did ask you politely first, and then you refused. And then they said, you know, well, we don't have time to argue. We need to move this guy, so we are going to move you. Which, hey, I don't have an issue with, personally.
Mm-hmm.
They put their hands on me. That's called assault. Why don't you look it up? It's called assault. You believe this shit? These are the people you'll run into out here. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. You know what I mean? Hey, look it up. I got a channel. Look on YouTube.
I know my rights. They're totally clowning you.
You'll see all my videos. Good. Fucking idiots, man. Bootlickers. You see, people? Another violation by the low police. You've seen that shit.
Why is he continually walking in the street like that? I mean,
I know. Is he acting to get hit by a car or something?
like, jeez.
All right. We'll end this now. Well, you seen the low police again violating my shit. You know? Like, subscribe, share.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Nope.
Honestly, I think he's walking in the street as a get back to the officers. Like, you know, you can't tell me what to do.
Maybe, but actually they can when it comes to things like that. So if that's what he's doing, yeah, not the brightest.
Mhm.
All right, so what did you guys think? Wrangler, are you back yet? Guess not.
I think he said that he's still here, but he's visiting details with his bank to pay for someone, so he probably still on that call.
So if there is no privacy in public, so when a woman is breastfeeding, does that mean the guys can film them? Um, no. If the woman was just sitting down in public, yes. If she's out there doing that, no, because most places have orders, laws against filming someone against their will in their private areas and things like that. So no, that wouldn't stand. But if she was just sitting there with her baby and she was getting ready to breastfeed, yes, they could film her. A guy could literally walk up to you and start a photo shoot, like, "Oh my God, look at you, beautiful!" Just start taking pictures, and there's nothing the police could do. Nothing, not a goddamn thing. It's perfectly legal. It's creepy as fuck. If they start following you, that could be considered harassment. But if they're just sitting there and you walk off, they don't follow you, there ain't shit nobody could do. I mean, someone could beat his ass, but they probably get in trouble instead of the guy. It is very creepy, but that's just the way the law is right now, you know.
Look what that. Okay, am I still roboting or am I better now?
You're fine now.
Okay, him saying when that something about wanting you to do an update on independent Third Amendment author, aka Jeffrey Russell. I can't pronounce a lot of name, but anyway,
Sutton, I think.
Yeah,
I'll look into it.
He's apparently living in Florida now, and is alternating again.
All right, so next video we're going to check out in the last video because that first video took longer than I anticipated it would. All right, so this one.
If 10 was here, it would take a lot longer.
Yeah. So this next one is from Silent Boy, and yeah, he's everybody's favorite auditor. He is just the best ever, isn't he? All right, so let's start. This one's called Psycho Karen comes out aggressively with axe. Stop filming, police call. All right, so
the heck?
Yeah, we'll see. He loves creepily filming women, doesn't he? He really enjoys that. Man, that is like his go-to move right there. Oh, look, a woman. I mean, you can just imagine him drooling and foaming at the mouth watching her, just creeping her out even more.
I mean, dude, you want to look at random women, go to OnlyFans or Pornhub or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, they're trying to make the. There's more one here. Why is he laughing right now? I don't understand what is funny about this situation. I mean, does he find it funny that he's creeping on women? I'm not quite sure. What do you think, Police De-Escalation Task Force? Does he think it's funny he's filming women? Why would he be laughing?
I think he thinks it's funny. He wants to get under their skin, really.
Yeah,
but I think it's wrong. I just think it's wrong.
It's just creepy, right? I mean, It's one thing to film the public workers and things like that, or police, no problem. If a police officer happens to be a woman, and hey, it's not like you're being creepy. You're just filming the police. But this is completely and utterly different. You're absolutely just trying to draw their attention and cause a disturbance. Get their reaction.
Yeah, and another thing too, those women don't know what he's going to do with the tape or the foot, so I can't think why they will be a bit creeped out about Calais. Dude, what are you going to do with that foot, Amia?
And it must not be very dangerous where he lives.
He's in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I agree, Night Wolf.
A picture of your plate. None of your business.
I swear they.
I mean, what is this dude doing? He's unloading. It looks like he's loading or unloading his van, and he's like, I just want to get a picture of your plate just because. I mean,
it's like, dude, I swear the people tweet license plates like they're freaking Pokemon cards or something.
There's no point in any of this. The guy didn't bother him. He didn't notice him. He's looking for attention, and he's. This is why I think he's one of the worst, because he goes and looks to try and just bother the public as opposed to, keeping an eye on, quote unquote corruption.
Well, I'm just wondering, isn't it true they can get a person private information from their license plate, or am I wrong?
Not unless you have you have access to the police database.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, the license plate is public knowledge, really. Anyone can see it.
But I'm the wonder though why Solid Boys and others are so upset with getting people license plate, like,
because I think they think that people don't realize that. I don't know. They think it's a way to punish people for some reason, which it's really not. But I don't know, Ham Sandwich. I think he has a wife, so I don't know.
I don't get it. Good, everyone. What is it? There we go. Look, fake Michael Myers, everyone. Fake. No, you're a fake Michael Myers.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is he at like convention or a convention beholder or something?
I don't know. It might be it's LA, so there might be a convention.
Yeah, well, that guy that look like he's thinking, what the freak did they call me by?
Right.
What the freak did they call me? A fake Nathan Meyer or something? Let me show you I'm not fake.
Why's that?
Huh?
What's up?
Back off, okay?
What's up?
Yeah, I called you fake Michael Myers, and that's...
Why's that?
Because you're fake. I'm trying to represent.
There is no real Michael Myers. I mean, every Michael Myers is fake. So what the fuck is your point?
It's a freaking fictional character that was made for a horror movie. Last time I checked, horror movies aren't exactly real life, so I swear that like saying Freddy.
You wanna get it on?
Real or something.
Like, you're the one
yeah? You wanna get it on?
Why you talking shit?
You'll get sprayed. You wanna get it on? Back off, go away.
Well, maybe you should keep your fucking mouth
Yeah,
shut,
I could call you fake Myers.
Keep your fucking mouth shut. Keep your fucking mouth
Yeah.
yourself, dude.
Go ahead and try it.
Got anything else?
And you see this? You see her back here? You guys see her back here? Shit is about to get real.
And the Tom Boy does said he was going to pepper spray him.
Yeah.
He not freaking figure out from when he got arrested for doing something like that.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He's actually he's an idiot. All right, so let's continue.
Yeah.
Huh?
Got anything else to say?
No, he leaves, okay?
Leave my man.
You leave.
See, this is the type of down girl you need right here. Police de-escalate shot for. It's a woman that'll stick up for you. I mean, obviously he can more than likely handle his own shit. He's a big dude. I'm sure he could take Silence Boy, but you need a woman that is going to just come to your defense and like, I will beat your little fucking ass, sort of. You know what I mean? This is down ass chick you need right here.
I can't see why he looked like a Sith Lord at the end.
This guy's trying to touch me.
Alone.
Yeah.
What is it that you're doing?
Huh?
What is it that you're doing?
Don't touch me, okay?
I'm not touching you. What is it that you're doing?
Back off, okay? I'm warning you.
What is it that you're doing?
Back off. Back off.
You
Okay?
ain't got to do crap.
Why are you touching me with your shit?
To block your camera.
Yeah, don't block it, okay? That's different, okay?
So I need to know why you're here.
Yeah, to keep
I'm not gonna tell
blocking
you.
it.
Okay?
And of course, he still looks.
Yeah, they go away. Nobody's. You're getting.
Does he have a phone or is that a digital camera? I can't really. It looks like it might be a digital camera.
I don't know, but I'm not gonna say he don't look a creepy ever.
Yeah, he's very creepy.
You're mad because I call you fake Myers?
You need to keep your comments to yourself, please.
Yeah, I could comment anywhere I want to.
Dude, you need to shut the hell up, man.
Okay?
Don't be talking shit to my man. You got a problem? Take it up with me. Take it up with me. That's my man. All right? Back off.
Huh?
Back off, dude.
Yeah, you
back off. Right now, I'm telling you. Back the.
What do you think? I think she could take him.
She ain't playing around.
I think she could take him. I think she would beat his ass.
Me
It will be
too.
glorious to see.
I don't know why, but for a second, I thought he would hold a lightsaber and not axe. I was about to be like, why can't with the lightsaber? But no, it's the axe.
Yeah, she had an axe.
I don't know why though. Like I was literally like beating with the lightsaber.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
As they're walking away, get out of my face. Like, that was very brave of you. Very brave.
He know darn well that woman would have beaten him in fight.
She would have beat his ass. That dude
Yeah.
really would have beat his ass. But she would have beat his ass.
Now we're gonna play the game. Yeah, I don't care. They're not gonna do anything. Okay? You're not gonna tell me what to do in public.
Emmanuel Presbyterian.
Oh, Clem.
Who are you to tell me not to film?
Yelling at people on the street, cursing at them, and we're actually holding sure, about 5'10", black shirt, black jeans, orange Nike sneakers, dark sunglasses, and we're holding a public event at the church with children and families. So, disturbance.
I see that.
Correct, yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
I'm not sure. Not sure. Yeah. Right.
He got mad because I called him fake Michael Myers, everyone. Why is he so mad because of that?
That's not why they're calling the police on you, you idiot.
I'm not sure if he has weapons. He did say he would spray me with a can or something.
Yeah, because you're invading my space. You're invading my space. You're getting close to me.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean.
Well, maybe he'll spit on you.
Right?
See, bit in my face.
Oh, you missed it. You missed. He almost got his ass beat by a female. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Am I the only one wanting to see him get his ass beat by that clipboard?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The label holding a fake ass would make it better.
Like he has something in his pocket. But somewhat urgent. He could come out.
But yeah, if anybody ever finds out
Why are
who
you
that
covering your
guy
face?
is,
What guy?
if anybody ever finds out who that frauditor was that got kicked out of Whole Foods and somewhere in Massachusetts, please hit me up on Discord or email me something. Because I know I could have a field day roasting that clown.
If I remember from when because I went on his channel just to look to see other videos, I don't think he had a whole lot of auditing videos. I think that was just like a one-off, if I remember correctly. A lot of the videos I find are just people randomly running into them.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, I think that was the case with that guy.
Well, I'm also going to start taking on that NorCal guy that Frauditor Troll did the video on this morning.
Oh, okay.
He's like a direct D, but of Northern California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and can I just say, as soon as the guy met the phone, they were holding a bad adventure with family, the kids. Well, I'm the one who went. Okay, yeah, I see over and why that one was so pissed off. Why people reacted the way they did.
5'10" tall, 6'11" wide. Smells like old wet socks. Good one. That's a great description of Silence Boy.
I thought he was a Garvin Glen cereal for a second.
Well, he's out of damn regular diapers. His fat ass is into pins.
Yeah.
Not touch me. Look at this guy got mad at everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Must suck to be
Go
the
wait
real,
for them.
Creepy loud.
Eventually they're gonna show up
suck to
because
be
it's
the
not
real
an emergency.
40-year-old virgin.
Coward. Now Bill buns off. Buns off now.
Yeah, I bet no one ever touched him.
This coward everyone.
Glenn, hey.
How is he a coward?
Hey, can you go give Alan a break? And have him, and then have him come to the handicap entrance. Yep. Thank you.
What's scared? You're scared of covering your face? I already got your face multiple times.
No, he just don't want to see yours.
Right?
That's a face only a mother could love, and she should still receive compensation.
Do we even know if his mom even
Hey, what's up,
loves
Glenn?
his face?
Say what, cat girl?
I said,
You're a lame dude.
for all we know, his
Lame
mom
as a guy.
don't love his face.
He's got all that jewelry. Looks like he bought it from a Run DMC bankruptcy sale.
So I'm gonna go film everything. I don't care. You wanna follow me, little dog? Let's go. Yeah. If you touch me with that clip, it's not gonna go good for you. You're a clown, dude. I'm gonna film whatever I want to. It's my right as an American.
And it's his right
follow
to
me.
stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
You're touching me. You're touching me.
What is it with the California crew of frauditors, man? Every one
You're a
of their
little
barbers should
coward,
be
huh?
shot.
Yeah.
You like to follow men? You wanna follow me to the rest? You're just a little coward with a clipboard. I got in your face and you didn't do nothing
That's the
about
guy
it.
that's so
You were
scared of the
shaking like a
clipboard he's
pussy.
holding mace.
Yeah,
guy-
what they.
Says the guy
Yeah,
that got punked out by that female earlier. That was so funny.
Well, I'm
He
the
hit
one.
me in my face right now. Why
Well,
did you
I'm
do
the-
that?
Well,
Or-
I'm the wondering, what did he think the clipboard going to do? Grow weight and beat him with themselves?
Those fucking glasses, man. I like them. Those are some fucking nice
nice.
glasses.
Well, we like them now until they wind up in a chili video.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's a good one. Like, oh, fuck. Now I can't like them.
Yeah, yeah. As someone who for glasses were the color red, thank you, Tilly, for ruining red glasses for me.
Right?
Well, I'm sure that everybody finds it shocking that I actually wear as often as I can nothing but Wranglers and boots.
Wouldn't have figured that out.
Yeah, right. But the one chick next to the dude in the shade you like so much, I've never really seen a fashion style that could be labeled mosh pit.
Yeah, it's kind of like gothy.
She looks like she could kick some ass in that mosh
Yeah,
pit, though.
she does. She does.
Let's see, follow me to the restroom. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Let's see if you go inside there.
Doesn't that just sound like
does
solicitation to me?
And he better hope there's no one in there, because if there's somebody in there, well, he's fucked.
Oh, wow, dude. We just found somebody with a worse hair color than the Sam Squatch. Did you see that shade of pink on that chick?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna film whatever I want to. You like to
Oh,
follow men?
Kenny,
You
Kenny,
wanna
look like you got a new member.
Let's see if you go inside there.
Oh, thank you, Glenn.
Let's go.
Doggy.
See if you go inside the restroom. I knew you weren't gonna leave your post.
Well, guess what, son boy? I got buried for you too.
He got what he wanted. You're gone. He wins. You lose. I mean, why are you so happy?
It's not as bad as Joshy being in the breakout room of shame, but
yeah. All right, so there's Silence Boy. I mean, that's not one of his worst videos, but I mean, he is
it was
ridiculous.
So kind of bad.
He's just pretty freaking ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, so what did you guys think of that? Well, welcome back, Police De-Escalation Force. Since you are just now arriving, what did you think of Silence Boy and the fact that he almost got his ass kicked by that female, which we all wish it really would have happened?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he would come down to Omaha, South Side, he would see a lot of that fucking shit. So I'd love to see him down here.
Wrangler, what did you think?
Well, from the little bit I got to see, I mean, I'm going to agree with de-escalation here that, I'm going to agree with TF here. I want to see a chick kick his ass mainly because he's so triggered and so shit scared of women.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the woman that spit on him.
Mm-hmm.
She stood up to him, called him out on his garbage, and that's when he started tripping.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
I think he's just one of those. He's like every other frauditor, whether it be PayPal Patty, any of the New York guys.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, they're triggered when anybody stands up to them because they are such cowards. But but when a female stands up to him, like Josh Abrams, for example, anytime a female stands up to him, or Mark Manchin, that scumbag Press NH Now.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime a female stands up to them, they lose their minds.
Oh yeah, they absolutely they lose their mind and they're taken out of their zone and they just resort back to. It's kind of like they go into. I want to call it zombie mode, like where it's just they parrot the phrases that they know, that they're so familiar with. They stop thinking very well, not that they think very well, for the get go, but they lose all common sense. That's a better way to put it. What common sense they had left from the beginning.
Frauders are known for thinking. I don't know how to phrase it, but they think women being inferior to men or something, or at least that's the impression I get, because apparently do not like females being strong and standing up for themselves. You can see their reaction to females standing up to them is very different from how they react if a man is standing up to them.
Yeah. Well, my theory on it is most of the frauditors that we see. Now, maybe I'm stereotyping a little bit, but I think the reason that is with most of them is because most of them, I'm guessing by their behavior and especially the way they treat other people, particularly females, it's my educated belief or educated opinion that most of them didn't have a father. They didn't have a father to teach them, raise them, and instruct them that they're as a man, you are by morality standards required to treat a lady in a certain way. And I don't mean that in any way as sexist. I believe that a man should do certain things for ladies, open doors, pull out chairs, etc. A man should never put his hands on a woman that doesn't involve consent and a smoke afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the way I was raised. But I recognize in these guys from other people I've seen that because most of them don't have fathers and they were subservient to doing what their mothers wanted them to do, they get out in the world and this is their way of rebelling. Anytime a female stands up to them, they flash back to their mother putting them in their place and they don't like it. because they never had a grown man put them in their place like they should have been growing up.
I will halfway agree with you on that. I partly agree with you in that I do believe that there are many auditors that fit that description. Silence Boy is one of them, but I wouldn't go as far to say most of them. I think, but I do believe that all of them. No, I wouldn't say all of them, but a good portion of them are just have an issue with uh,
Female authority.
not female authority, just authority in general. They just have
Yeah.
an issue with authority. It doesn't even have to be female authority. A lot of them do have some of them, not a lot. Some of them do have an issue with female authority. There are a lot that don't. Nasty Nathaniel is one that really doesn't go off on women alone. He's who he is to everyone, right? Auditing America, he hates women. Silence Boy, he's one that hates women. Audit Them, I've never seen him be extra disrespectful to women as to men. So I think it's just an authority problem they have is because they feel that they are superior, and the fact that they have a YouTube channel and they are getting their minuscule presence on the internet, it just gives them validation that they have this clout and they are this important, and that anyone who is not at their level is below them. That's what I believe is with them, and they believe that because you know the police are public servants or other people are public servants, that they have power over them. So again, I think it partly you're right in the fact that they do have an issue with authority, but it's not just female authority; it's authority in general, in my opinion.
Well, a view I sort of have that I don't know how much you guys will agree with me at this, but I feel like they were the brothers who hated authority figure. I think they were one of the kids who were never told no growing up or were never held accountable for the aim after they did. So kind of like now because that they think they can do whatever they want and can't that when somebody told them no, you can't do that.
I think the opposite actually. I think that they were told no their entire life and they're fucking tired of being told no. Now that they're out there and they're adults and they have a YouTube channel, fuck you. You're not telling me no more. Though I'm sure there are some that are exactly the way you think, Cat Girl. I'm not trying to discount your thought process there. I do believe there probably are some out there, but I do believe there are probably more that have just been told no their entire life and they're tired of it.
Yeah. And hey Kenny, if you don't mind on ham, if I give my opinion on ham sandwiches.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. Go ahead.
But I do believe there are, and I can think of two off the top of my head. And believe it or not, I will promote their channels on mine.
Mm-hmm.
One is Terry at Ironton Auditors.
Yeah,
he's a good one.
Yeah,
and the other is Nightmares.
Now I haven't seen that one.
Well, Nightmares, they both do their own thing. But now I wouldn't classify them as much auditors as I would cop watchers, and they do go into municipal buildings sometimes, but where they differ is before they even start recording, they go in and they tell everybody that the people that need to know, like a real journalist would.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, hey, I'm so-and-so from this is what I do, this is my channel, and do I need to speak with you, or do I need to speak with somebody else about getting permission to film in here for this, for whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And they go in there very respectful. They don't go in acting like a clown and getting people stirred up to fit their predetermined narrative so that they can then go turn on their camera to capture the car wreck, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And then put that on YouTube. Like, I didn't even do anything. I was in there 4 seconds and I turned on the camera. No, you had the camera turned on for 4 seconds. How long had you been in there stirring shit up before you decided to go live?
Right.
And that's my whole problem with them is
they,
on one side of their face, they want to say, or one side coming out of their mouth, they want to say, oh, well, I'm an independent journalist. And then on the other side, they want to come out and they want to create a shitstorm. And then they want to turn their camera on and record that as if it's actually news or newsworthy, which it's not.
Yep.
And it's not, because a fairly, good looking guy from Texas came up with a quote that says, "It is impossible to disseminate the news when you're busy creating it."
This is very true. Now, Ham Sandwich, for me to answer your question, I would answer your question right now, but then I would deprive you of the watching tomorrow's video that would actually explain my answer to that very question.
Oh shit. Well, in my defense,
Yeah.
for my defense on spoiler alert there, I had no idea.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, I mean, it was just amazing that came up. That worked out perfectly. But yeah, tomorrow's video, actually, I was looking for a video to make, and somebody, I guess, one of our chat, someone like us, but for auditors, actually wanted everyone to take this quiz. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking take a quiz, and that's tomorrow's video. I take that quiz.
You all know who Jeffy Sutton is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, someone met him in the chat.
Okay, so I'm just going to go out on a limb that no one is a fan of independent First Amendment auditor.
No.
I only don't remember stuff I saw about him, but I get the feeling that I would be like, yeah, I hate him.
Yes, I think anybody, and like I said, I actually explained my views on it the other night when we were talking about Jeffy, when I did my did my dedicated live stream Saturday night on the Frauditor Father's Day Award show. And we got to Jeffy Sutton mainly because he still harbors these views that it's okay that possessing, disseminating child pornography is a victimless crime, and that he feels offender registries are unconstitutional. He's doing all this while he's still raising children.
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah, that I'm sorry, but that made me go fuck. That made me go to him. Fuck you, because literally my abuse of dad and on the offender right there. What he did was non-violent crime. It affected me and my mom. So yeah, no, the fuck him on that.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry, but that really pissed me off for some reason.
Oh, Paracord Princess
Thank
is
you
awesome.
thank you for that, Paracord Princess. From Jack the Ripper, our new hero, Clipboard Man. Yeah, right.
That I'm not a clipboard man.
That's awesome.
Now, in Cliff Hickson, I want to get to your point. You said if the numbnuts claim to be journalists, then they should be immediately referred to the media office. Now, I've been saying this since I started doing this, and my opinion on that has not changed. It never will change. And it's amazing how some auditors they really, like you were saying, they really switch from we're journalists to I'm just the public. I'm just here as the public. Well, fucking pick one. Which one are you? They're whatever they need to be in that given moment. If somebody says, well, you're the media, so I'm not going to answer your questions. Well, hey, I'm just here as a public trying to do something. Well, wait a minute. No, a minute ago you were journalist. So which one is it? You can't switch. You can't be both. Well, you're one or the other. If you're here acting as media, all state employees, no matter what state you are, they tell them, do not talk to the media. You cannot talk to the media. Police, do not talk to the media alone. So if you're going to be claimed to be the media, then God damn it, start treating them like they are the real media. Don't answer their questions. That's my thing.
Yeah, the switching door they do, I can't help but having the switching door they do. It reminds you of anyone else when your partner are trying to decide what to eat and you can't make out your darn mind because you both got different opinions on what you want to eat.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Well, I've always said since I started getting into this, I think it may have been my first panel on Frauditor Troll, a couple months ago, and when we were tearing apart Georgia Transparency's Sheriff's Department personnel jacket, and he asked me what I thought a First Amendment auditor was. I'm like, well, I'm so glad you asked. It is my opinion that a First Amendment auditor is nothing more than a Xerox sob sit without the balls to take the encounter to Mr. Sparky and Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace. Because as soon as they get told, oh, well, I can't talk to you, or you'll have to go to the media office, or you have to get permission to record in here, they fall back on certain things and very similar things that are said the way soft sits say them. They always go back and start misquoting the Constitution.
Oh, yeah.
When they get called on. No, you can't do. Oh, but the Constitution says I can. No, you show me specifically where in the Constitution it says that a meth addicted dropout with a felony record and a camera can walk around a city hall and harass people just because they have a cell phone.
Yeah, I don't know with you, Kenny, but I think somebody made the point that if you have a Venn diagram of FARS and SARSID, they would have a lot of in common with each other.
I think it would depend on the auditor. Honestly, there are auditors that, like that aren't out there like soft sits. But yeah, there are probably a lot of auditors that would have a lot in common with soft sits. But
that's what I'm saying is most of the auditors took the soft sit script and basically fair used it.
Some of it. I wouldn't say most of it. I'd say some of it.
That's what I'm saying is they fair used it. They took theirs. They took out what they needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put it together and got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it sort of reminds you how SARSID always rely on the stupid flag law dictionaries that get distant, and that's the only one they will recognize because all the others pretty much destroy their narrative for a while here.
It's like a good comparison would be like all hot tubs are jacuzzis, but not all jacuzzis are hot tubs. I would
very good.
All soft sits are auditors, but not all auditors are soft sits.
Oh, Kenny, that is good.
Yeah.
I gotta hand it to you. That is good, dude.
Yeah, if I didn't have a red spray on my head right now, I would clap, but yeah, I can't really clap right now.
Hey, Kenny, don't forget to let me get your email or your Discord if you got one before I get out of here. Because, when I was up here last time, we talked about I was working on some Jeremy DeWitt fan club shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I got some prototypes I want you to look at.
Okay.
There will just so you know, there are some Village People jokes in them.
Okay.
They will be very, very easy to reference.
All right, so I put it in the private chat for you.
All right, thank you, brother.
Yeah, Irishman Auditor is not bad. Like I said, I would love to talk about this, but I don't want to spoil tomorrow's video. So
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You're only get a tease of it for today.
Hey, always leave them wanting more.
Exactly.
I read that somewhere.
That'll be interesting because when you do watch it, take the quiz as well. Like put your answers in the comment section, and if I get enough, I don't know how well the video is going to do. Usually videos like this don't do well, so we'll see. If I get enough, I'll even put like a compilation together, and it'll be fun to see.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, Glenn.
Glenn, hey, long time no see, buddy.
Hello, King Klein. Hello, Ming.
Hey, Glenn, how are you, sir?
Pretty good.
But I will say this, as far as good auditors go, when Police De-Escalation Task Force was auditing, he's no longer doing anymore, he wasn't bad. He had his moments. He would get angry at moments, and he would admit to it, and he was wrong at it. He's admitted to it. But for the most part, he wasn't bad at all. So that's what I'll give you. Yeah, so yeah, he's doing something completely different now. Good for him. He's getting his life together and saying fuck the auditing thing, cop watching thing. But if you are doing it, if you're doing it right, more power to you. But he
Yeah.
decided not to do it.
Well,
Yep.
Right. Well, I
were
was about to
you talking about Big West?
No,
Oh,
please,
okay.
this guy right here, please de-escalate the task force. He doesn't do it. It's been a
Oh,
few
yeah.
years
I'm sorry, I
since
missed.
yeah.
Well, the way I thought that was what you said, but then the story you were telling, made it sound like Big West.
It did, didn't it? But yeah, Big West. Oh man, that guy. No, he was horrible. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He was fucking horrible. I would never classify him in auditing as good.
Oh no. I didn't. No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying the story about how he realized what he was, the error of his ways,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
he, like a grown man,
yeah.
about face, go the other way.
No,
And
and I
see,
commend
that's
him.
why I give as much guidance as I do to Big West, because when
Hey.
he did that, go ahead, Glenn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't mean trying to cut anybody off, but way a lot of the auditors are doing, I would never do shit like what they do. In fact, I did one on a fire station where I talked to one of the firefighters. No, see, they like give me like a detour on a fire truck. Like what the gauge does and stuff like that. Now, as respect, give them respect, and they respect me. As we talk. Not one time, I don't raise my voice at them. They ain't never had the same respect they did the same for me. And you can go back and might have to look for it, but you can go back and kind of watch it, and you see what I done.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. The whole auditing thing. I mean, it's fun until it's fun until you become like how Sharon Fryer got a long, lanky criminal record. Like, yeah, only fun until that happens.
My whole thing with him, and where a lot of people get me confused with being a bootlicker, and see, that's not it. See, I hate dirty cops more than I hate the frauditors.
Oh yeah, me too.
I can't stand dirty cops. I was an NP in the Army when I first started, and I know a lot of cops all over this country because a lot of them that I do know I used to serve with in the Army.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I'm proud to say as far as I know, every one of them I ever served with are good, honorable officers in their communities. My late stepfather was 22 years, Arkansas State Police Narcotics, and I hate dirty cops. I cannot stand dirty cops.
I agree.
Go ahead.
And so I was just saying, a lot of them think that I'm a bootlicker, and that's not the case. You see, we're not the ones drawing that line in the sand. It's them. They're drawing the line in the sand, at least the ones I go after, the ones that I expose as hypocritical cowards. They are the ones that are putting this line in the sand that it's us against them, as if they're saying you choose the frauditor side or you choose the cop side. And like I said, that's not every auditor. I don't believe that this every auditor, but the ones that I refer to as frauditors, they're the ones that are putting this line in the sand that's, you're either on our side or you're on the cop side. Well, here's the deal. At the end of the day, if they're going to put that line in the sand and say, hey, choose this, I'm going to 99 times out of 100, I'm going to choose the cop side over the scumbag side.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Go ahead, Lee.
Principle anyway. Those five or six idiots in Memphis, I hope every one of them enjoy getting turned out in prison. Derek Chauvin, I hope he enjoys, bitch watch. I mean, protective custody for the rest of his natural life.
I think he should have got more. Honestly, he should have got more time, but that's just my personal opinion.
Like I said, I cannot stand her. They think I'm a bootlicker because the videos I make of them abusing these officers. And that's what
Well,
it is. It's tantamount to abuse.
Agreed.
yeah, my whole view of cops, like, yeah, I hate their cop death as much as anyone else, but what angers me about the book liquor thing is literally what because of the cause my mom and I were saved from my abusive dad. So why in the heck would I call old cops tyrants or pits whatever when literally because of the cause I got out of that situation. That like no, I'm not going to disrespect the officers who literally saved my life, saved my mom life too. So yeah, if the artists won't call me book leader for that, then you know what? I don't care. Don't care. You have no idea what it's like going through that situation until you go through it with yourself. And I would never wish anyone to go through what I went through as a kid.
Yeah. I don't understand why they think this. I mean, bootlicker. To, at least to me. I mean, to other people, they might see it differently, but to me, I don't even think bootlicker really is an insult. It's not to me. I don't mind it. I'm like, it is what it is. You can think how you want to think, things like that. But as far as what you were saying, Frangler, about I as well dislike bad cops. Um, I don't believe all police, when they set out to be police, to do the right thing, but I do believe a majority of them do go into it with the best of intentions, right? But like they say, the road to hell is paved
Good
with good
intentions.
intentions, right? Now, when they get into this system, and I think it's the system that is wrong. I think the system, and it's turning good cops into bad cops by the standards just because they become jaded. They
Absolutely.
become
And
they
you
get
know, and
they
one
get
of
into
the
the
problems that
system.
you run into is, for example, because of AFA, Josh Abrams and his little band of morons up and around New England, they're getting so tired of his crap. They're doing like they're doing in, Sheridan, Colorado,
Mhm.
where they're getting so tired of their crap that the local municipalities are passing laws to keep them out of, restricted areas,
Yeah.
and they're losing their minds over it. Well,
Oh yeah.
it's
Well,
the same thing. Well, the
Can I
reverse.
make a comment?
Go ahead, Glenn.
I ain't trying to cut you off, but I kind of glad you brought that up about the restricted areas. Thing about it, you see, like Josh Abel or that that other fella that was hanging around with them, Chili,
Yeah.
Yep.
well, I
yeah,
would say
see,
some.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Glenn.
I
But anyways, they way I look at them, what make a good, the best auditors from the worst one. No, they set the mind. No, like let's say they want, like the press does. Yeah, we got questions, but there's things that they might not ever answer right away because simple fact they might be working on a case or what the situation is, why they can't answer the question. And for the restricted areas, they try like if they try to go in restricted areas, I think they need to be arrested right then and there.
Yeah, obviously, if they go into restricted areas, but a lot of auditors are too. I mean, and I guess this could be a compliment. They're too smart to not go into these restricted areas. They realize that they would be in the wrong, and there's nothing that they could say or do legally or uh, any way to get away with that. So most of them are too smart to do that sort of thing, which
was
is a credit to them. I guess if you want to give them credit.
Well, something I had know that Well, the couple of things I have noted that I think are affecting cause is one, all the Star City idiot that they'll pull their crap, and also I have noted a riot in like the biking people saying that the law doesn't apply to them either because of BLM or something else, and yeah, they don't think the law apply to them, and they will fight tooth and nail if they get handcuffs put on them. Like, I sort of down got to affect cops too some way.
Well, I think I don't want to give auditors credit for that, but yeah, like you said, like parties like BLM, just everything that's been going on, this negative interaction with the police. And I mean, it's not as if these things with the police have not been happening for years and years
Right.
and years, but it's just now being called out, so it all seems new, and more people are doing it. People are learning that, they don't have to take certain instances with the police. Like I saw a video the other day where the police were at, which it was mind-boggling. The cop, it was not CHP, but it was a highway patrol officer that pulled over. I'm guessing there was a guy that was being driven, and he was getting information from the passenger. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. He's not fucking driving. You don't need his information. And that pissed me off. I'm like, well, wait a minute. And the dude's like willingly giving this information. I mean, yeah, he has every right to do that, but nah, fuck that. If I was a passenger, like, oh, I'm sorry, was I driving? Fuck you. You better go to the fucking driver and give him that ticket. You know what I mean?
Well, think about that. I understand why God wants the information on passenger, but at the same time, yeah, I understand passenger don't have to show no kind of ID, but which one for God as passenger that because that passenger might be a fugitive.
But it doesn't matter. They don't have the right to. They don't have the right to. Glenn, if a police officer thought you were a fugitive, do they have the right to come and ask you for your ID? Glenn, I'm sorry, sir. You look like a fugitive. I need to check that right now. It's the same thing. They don't have that. They can ask. You don't have to give it to them. Now the guy was.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. I mean, he was good enough.
Yeah, I agree with you on that totally.
Well, check.
I'm pretty like this. I'll give y'all kind of little inside story what happened to me. About 6 years ago, and me and one of my friends coming home from the lake one day, and they doing a checkpoint, and the cop so happened they try to break in some of the rookie cops. And I was playing with a lot of these sheriff deputies here local where I'm at. And in fact, one of my best friends just retired being the head chief of the sheriff department, and he in the active duty as a head chief, head person over the sheriff department. Well, the deputy, rookie deputy, thought he gonna pop out and say on drugs. Excuse you, you better drop your attitude for one. I will cut you off. I try and respect you, because the job you do is dangerous. Mm-hmm. But I don't gotta give shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, he thought he gonna on Reggie don't give me any for excuse you. I know you boss is. Hang on a sec. I called his boss, and I called him by his name. To Mr. Such and such. Can I have you here from school? And when we pulled over, that we were right from school. And yeah, sure, it was a problem. I think the deputy here popping off And the whole time, I was talking to the head chief, when he close friend, and he heard him in the background, popping off, like, okay, hang on, I'll be there. Well, about 15 minutes later, he showed up, and he thought he looked at me. Which one do you giving you problem? I pointed the rookie cop out, told him that motherfucker right there don't have white coming around me no more, and I ain't gonna put up with this shit. And well, that rookie cop right there, he on drugs, he did and he that. The motherfucker prove it then. He right there, I don't have proof shit to you. And I'm like, okay. I'm fixing to put a charge against him. He looked at me, I ain't gonna, don't worry, he saw it, he had me a cup. Well, he took the cup off of me, he told the rookie cop, be at the office, because you better pack your shit, and you better leave that gun, ain't that bad, because you have fired.
Well, that's good. The chief was right on it, and that's a good thing. Now that brings up another DUI checkpoints and legalities of those. There are people that just focus on those and go there and don't show their driver's license and things like this. I mean, personally, I don't know. I think those are things. I think they probably have been challenged, and apparently they haven't been challenged very well. So they're good, but apparently, yeah, you don't really have to show it because nobody goes to jail over it. So it's just one of those things. But that's a good thing that you were able to get that officer. Maybe not. He maybe he got fired. Maybe he got reprimanded, but he should have, because there's no reason to act like that. But I mean, that's the issue. A lot of them end up getting jaded and just they feel they have to act a certain way in order to get respect. And just because, and it's the whole mentality of policing, which is why I think there needs to be a change in policing as a whole. And I think it would stop the problem of producing more bad police officers. Instead of just focusing on getting the people that are bad before they get in, why don't you focus on the system turning a good cop into a bad cop?
Well,
exactly. Okay, they have all the background checks. They've got all the red flag stop gaps they need to make sure that they're hiring a good cop. And you're absolutely right. They need to be taking more precautions to make sure that they keep them good. You're 100% right.
Well, something.
Go ahead, and I'll follow up after you get through. Okay.
Go ahead, Kako.
Well, let me say this. I got to jump off real quick, and I wanted to ask Rack the Jipper, who put that quote down there, and that his opinion, and I think that's dead on. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to ask Rack if it would be okay if I use that and use his quote in my live stream tonight, because I think that is probably the closest to a bullseye I've seen when it comes to their motives.
A lot of
Well, I was about to say was I always heard from if you treat calls with respect, they'll give it back to you. You treat them, you being an asshole to them, they're gonna give that right back to you. I mean, I always heard from that as long as you're respectful to the call, they usually are respectful back to you. I don't know. I always heard based like how you approach this way, then and how you act towards the cops if they pull you over or something.
But, hey, Kenny.
Yeah.
Me up.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait.
Cat Girl, always a pleasure, man. Glenn, it was nice to meet you. Police, the task force, man, always a pleasure. And Kenny.
Sorry, I was looking at going. Hey, Fire Wrangler, I've been wondering, but do you think maybe at some point I could be on your panel or something?
Absolutely. we get through everything tonight, I'm going to try to throw down an open panel.
Okay.
Yeah, put your link in chat if you mod. I'll go subscribe to you.
All right.
You know.
But yeah, you guys, like I said, we're having that party tonight, Kenny. I know you're a busy man as well, so if you can make it great, and that goes for everybody. If y'all make it great, I'd love to see you. If you can't, we'll still wake up happy in the morning.
Right.
So
I'll try to make it.
All right, thank you for having me up again.
No problem.
Being up here with you guys, I think I love how you give an extremely very neutral view to all this, and I really respect that. And that's
that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do.
Courtesy that they don't.
That's what I like about King Klein.
Yeah.
You know, that's a courtesy they don't extend us, and that's why when we get one of them in there that wants to come in and act a clown, I'll tell the mods, all right, well, he's just talking, let him be. That's his First Amendment right. And I'll let them talk till they cross the line about something.
Yeah.
And then I say, you know, hey, wrench is weapons free. Or I'll tell them, you know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Rogue Nation, you're not about to dodge a wrench.
Love that movie.
But thank you for having me up as always,
No
brother.
problem.
Everybody have a great day. Thank you.
But yeah, you be careful.
All right,
But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, because I'm about to end the stream. But go ahead and finish your thought.
Okay. Yeah, well, I want to put it like this. For a lot of y'all, did know you the police officer on force. No, try to get many of them you can, so that way that will help you out in the long run. And for boys and girls outside and shake, hit that like, share, and subscribe. If y'all don't, the Jackrabbit gonna lay the smack down y'all. If y'all ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
All right, yeah. So, Kakro, you got anything last minute to say before we go?
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that like button in the face.
And make sure you tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's video because it will be interesting. I would love to hear your guys' responses to some of the questions that were posed. Just to, you know, I would love to. So I love the interaction. So I hope to see you guys in the comment section of my videos. Go and watch more videos. Watch them all. Go ahead and just go down the list. It'll be awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Paracar Princess.
Hey, King Klein.
Yeah,
well, I'll visit Jeff Daniel. Anyways, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go find that video that talking about me, got the detour on fire truck. And I'm post it on on comment on one of your videos for you, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Yes, I agree. Cliff, he was probably working again. He left a comment on the last live saying he was working, so I'm assuming he's working again. We'll have to figure out his next day off so we can get him up here. All right, so thank you everybody for joining. It has been a whole lot of fun. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. Please watch tomorrow's video and comment. All right, guys, thank you, and I will see you again. Peace.
Peace, everyone.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.